Alright, y'all. We are back in this game. Let me make sure I have a chatter box in case my viewers want to. Alright, let's do this. Hey, look at Clive's hops.
Give me 50 good boards, 8 span each.
Welcome home, Sid.
Welcome home, Sid. So, in the story we just killed Go.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
By the way, if any of you guys know any good like gaming earbuds, let me know. 'Cause I think I want to switch over to earbuds instead of a headset.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came
Clive.
straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands.
Waloed.
So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Alright. Holy crap, there's 3. Let's see what she has to
How may I
say.
assist you today?
Am I supposed to click this? Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmekia's descent into chaos is all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask? Will the ministers not take it upon themselves to pick up the pieces of their crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation. Shablis. Jelops.
Which
What's up,
leaves
Danan?
but one man.
You know, dude, like,
Hippocrates, Blackthorn, Karen. For veterans such as these, Sid's hideaway was a sacred refuge. Kupka took something from them. And now you have avenged that loss. They should be the first to hear the happy news.
I feel like there's so much going on in this game.
Here for another
Like-
of my lectures.
The soundtrack, for real.
Allow me to educate you.
State of the realm.
Of course.
The Grand Cast. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI. Okay. Childhood friends, sworn to shield. Steed and Rider. Oh yeah. Ambrosia. Archduke and the Duchess. Clive's parents. Sworn to serve. Sir Wade. Rodney Murdoch. Oh, they were supposed to serve Clive.
Study it well, Clive.
So, Clive returns home after killing Kupka. You know,
Thus ends today's lesson.
I don't want to view the hunt board. Sometimes these guys give like free items.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. These are,
Think you can help?
quests, side quests. I can help, but... Dude, since I'm streaming, we gotta do the main story. The MS quest. Main story quest.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kuka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
I just noticed she has 2 different colored eyes. One of them looks blind. What is this?
Clive,
Harpocrates?
have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kuka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
The young bucks.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
No, because
Whether the Ultima you met with
Sid
was the being
saw him.
itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know
Forgot the
not.
girl's name.
But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you.
Hiya, manyam.
It means a lot.
Hey, Nancy. Welcome to the stream. So
Thanks to
we just killed Hugo Kuko, the big Titan guy.
And what can I do for you? Go on, then.
What is this? Though a savvy merchant would have you believe that the arcane magics imbued into the sword. Plus 30 attack. That's actually kind of good. See if I could upgrade though. The blacksmith.
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kuka is dead.
can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Cid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Back, are ya? So
Let's see if I... Whoa! The grindstone. When he lifted his fist, beneath them was found naught but dust. Wait. This one looks better. Dang, but the grindstone is purple. Shoot, I think I want to get it.
It'd last you a good while.
I go for the looks over the damage
right?
stats. Hey, okay. Darn it, I don't even have the... Man, maybe I should.
It'd last you a good while. Not my best work, but it'll do. And?
Alright. That'll do.
I'm telling you, it's true.
Speak with Otto. Ottoman. Hey, did that guy wave? I think he did. That's pretty cool.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Gotta look stylish while saving the world. For reals, huh? Stylish over stats.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Cid.
Dang, everyone's so happy that Kuko died.
You're right.
It's because he destroyed the old hideaway and
I
killed
Well,
a lot of their friends.
be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Oh shoot. So we're gonna go visit Cid's grave. And this girl over here? She's actually Cid's daughter. Cid that passed away. I didn't even know he had a daughter. I wonder with who though? Was it with Benedicta?
I think Mid might need some help.
They haven't really gave us that much background on her, this girl.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Cid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Enterprise.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad
Mithril. I know
mood,
that from
and more
RuneScape.
heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, It's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that.
Hey,
First
she was
things
waiting.
first, I need some parts making. The sack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Ah, we just missed the good parts. Now we're on
Luckily,
like
you
the
don't
filler
need to.
episodes. We're just collecting parts to build a new ship. Hey, I need you to talk to this guy, and then after you talk to that guy, I need you to talk to this guy.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Okay, look like you're having trouble carrying that stuff up the stairs.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want
The
this for, but
heck does
I
that
can
mean,
make it.
Grieger's
Won't be
teats?
easy though.
Never
And
heard
I'll
that
need help.
before.
Get Gavin Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with.
Yo, I'll get the sand. Yeah, I could go to a supplier.
You going after the Stardust then, are you?
Hey, how'd you know?
One of these 2 lucky souls is going with you.
I don't think I've ever paired up with Otto before.
Otto, you're with me.
All right, then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sack loads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
You two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Alright. Make for the river in the south of the Velcroy. I was about to say Vel'Koz. Yeah, I could just, this is modern gaming, right? So I could just teleport. Modern gaming, just teleport. Where you need to go. Okay.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto?
Dang, look at this river right here. This is Lake Tahoe River. Desert maps.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
Desert maps are my favorite. How do I get off again? Oh.
Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
There's gonna be monsters. There's probably gonna be some monsters in these sands.
Fly, Ambrosia.
They won't make it that easy. Right? It's never that easy. Gonna be some giant snake is gonna come out.
So this is Stardust.
Wait, that's it?
It just looks like black sand to me.
Never mind. Where's the rest of the Stardust? Gotta look for it. Okay. Found one. Found another one. Just need one more. Where could you be? Dude, it just looks like normal sand. How the heck are you supposed to know?
Let's see how Otto's getting on.
How much you want to bet Otto got ambushed? He's probably getting attacked by some invaders. Never mind. I'm wrong again.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
Ah, he just wanted to walk. A little too easy, right? They really made that into a quest.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
That's meaningful.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Alright, that was easy. I think that was kind of a weird quest though. Like, I wouldn't have minded just watching the cutscene of them talking and picking up the sand.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
A little too easy. Alright, back to mid. Back to Midgard. You know, just like
hasn't been her usual self lately.
looking at this stuff
Hardly ever see her with a smile.
makes me miss the ocean.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
He said someone started reading books that didn't have any pictures in it. I remember that, thinking when I was a kid, I'm like, man, you're reading books without pictures? That's boring.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Man, why don't you just give me the details of both parts? I can knock out all 3 parts at once.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
I'm gonna pretend I understood everything she just said.
And serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
I'm with you, Clive.
It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I
He's like, yeah, I just need to find some parts. I understand.
You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okay. Teleportation jutsu. I want to take a Gryffindor to fly there. Like, is it Gryffindor? Did I a griffin from World of Warcraft? Good day to you. Dang, look at this peaceful village. Can I just retire here? I'll just live off the land. Wait, am I even going the right way? Oh shoot, no. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh wow, I'm supposed to go up here. Is it up here? Oh yeah.
No use calling Ambrosia now. Ambrosia won't help me here.
Ambrosia.
Faster!
Ambrosia. That's a heck of a name for a pet. Let's kick that little spider. It says right here. Am I supposed to
safe.
get off? Don't give up. Ooh. What happened here now?
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Where's the creature? I didn't see anything.
Anybody home?
Oh, there you are.
This must be our unwanted visitor.
Mike Wazowski with
Time to go.
with wings. Oh snap, what did he do to me? Uh-oh. Oh no! Alright, gotta use my ultimates. Uh-oh. Oh man. What's he doing? Okay. Combo, wombo, combo. Oh no. He's almost dead. Might as well. Yeah. Enemy slain.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
That's it. I feel like these shouldn't be the main story quests. I feel like these quests are like filler quests. But I guess
we're seeing troops amassing at every border.
you know what they say when they finally master VR? They're gonna say like,
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze, which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he...
Skyrim has a lot of tiny quests like these. Yeah. I don't mind the tiny quests. But I guess what I'm used to is like I'm used to the main story. Excuse me. I'm used to seeing the main story quests be more
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
like action-packed or moving, like story moving. And then the side quests would be like this, like, hey, can you go grab me a piece of cabbage in the farm and bring it back?
Thanks to Sid, the man.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obolus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh, you know, Jill has to go with Clive.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of...
So, Clive, who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Very
Our
well.
job.
So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very... edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
Alright. Don't worry, I'll teleport to
You
you.
two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
I wonder why they gave you a choice. Is it, like, possible to build a relationship with the Tarja girl?
No. Where's Jill?
Where's Jill Valentine? We're shopping around.
There's talk at the glass gate.
Oh.
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled. I won't have you
Dang.
spoiling another catch.
Can you do that to my drink?
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Pepio nuts and garlic.
Up! You'll not find a bruised fresh cuts. Come and get them before the...
What can I interest you in today?
I just need one of these.
I hope it's to your liking.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that price?
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Pepio nuts. The edible fruit of the Pepio plant is prized by chocobo breeders. Although the superstition that it lends a stud bird additional stamina seems largely founded on its blushing, swollen form, then any quantifiable results.
Thanks for nothing.
That's everything. Let's see how
I mean,
Jill's
that was
getting
it. That was it.
Did you find everything?
on. I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back,
You bought bird
would you walk
nuts.
with me a while?
Did you walk with me a while? Oh, you too.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Bread and pies.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh,
You all right?
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
That was a nice chat. Dang, look at this spot right here, though. Dude, I'll chill here for the whole day. Just walking around the lake. Go riding bikes, like Lake Tahoe through those trees. Go check out a castle over there. Go to that marketplace, buy some bread and pies. Alright, let's head back. Let's head back and build that ship.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew. How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice, just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Oh man, we've been live for an hour. Letting off steam, part 3. Okay, so that's what these quests are for. We're letting off steam.
Well, I'd better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid, the man who... Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid, but you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking. Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Is it gonna be built? Oh, never mind.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
I only hear sound effects. Sometime later.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
I was about to say, man. That was a good joke, though.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
What's crazy in the other Final Fantasy games,
That's a ship.
Sid was always the pilot or the captain of the ship. And in this one, it's his daughter Mid. That's kind of cool that they made a little change.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Yeah, we can. We just teleport. Oh, wait. I have to go down here. The game nerfed us.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
What the heck is this?
Olaf, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
Dang, that girl doesn't want to see her dad that bad or what? My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of this strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings on in the free cities by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards. No matter how deserted, and if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impeding attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle. Is his name? I thought it was like Barrett.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
What's going on here? Sid's legacy? Finally, we got to the good parts.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
What? She's come. Oh, they're all coming to visit.
Lady Karen.
Did.
What a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goots.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
You great galoot.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Go it.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Already on my way, Captain.
Aren't I always?
Alright. Take a photo of that.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
It's gonna be Joshua. Oh, never mind. Thought it was another spy watching from a distance. Latney's Cleft. Eastern Dalmekia. Man, more desert-looking areas. Can't we have like some nice foresty spot? Alright, Final Fantasy, we did like an hour and a half of fetch quests. You gotta give us something nice.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
Can you imagine playing this game without a mount?
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved
Oh,
there.
this is tight.
Leaving
Dang,
this
look!
one for those living outside.
You could even see my...
Indeed. I doubt we'll be
What the
only
heck?
outlaws
Where's
on
my...
the trail today.
Where's my shadow for my, my mount? I don't know if you noticed, but I'm looking at my shadow down there. Just shows Clive floating. That's pretty cool though, look at this. And you can see those little creatures down there too from here. Like this view. It'll be like WoW walking everywhere. I know if you had no mount /follow. You have to do /follow. Oh crap. You know, it's fine. Flash. Onward we go. Sorry, I don't do side quests.
So what do you think?
Come back to y'all.
How nice. They have a hideaway of their own.
Feeling kinda lazy. Just hit the win button like this. Oh snap. This guy barely took damage. Take this. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Can't even get out of this. Oh. Let's see if I can time this counter. Dude, what is this? This guy's actually really tanky. What the heck? I'm stuck. Ooh, perfectly timed dodge. Oh, what the heck? Okay, my lazy move. Man, this guy's so tanky. There we go. Oh, was he like a mini boss?
We've done the Republic a service.
Pepperoni. Oh, I did level up. Oh, shoot. Power up my abilities. Buff up this. Shoot, might as well buff this. Yeah, I already know. My cheat code ability.
Let's go. Faster.
Alright, let's go.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least.
Fallen ruins, let's take the dirt
On the
path.
other side. Enough of you.
What the heck?
Straight home now.
Shoot, these are Star Wars guys, man, yeah? They got, like, lightsabers. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Nice. Easy peasy.
Come on.
They need to do that. They need to have that balance. Balance of gameplay and story. And sometimes when it's too much story, I get bored. Like, whoa, doesn't this look like one of those waterfalls in real life? What do they call that spot? Niagara Falls or something?
So this is Zemeckis.
White Droidicas?
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
see the reports are true, Father? You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
Yeah, disrespect. Not giving the throne to his son?
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And
Look at Clive's mom right there.
Suited to the task.
Just going around.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh.
That prince right there, he's the Bahamut.
Return to your camp, Dion.
Dion?
And ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Let that fool know. Let that little boy do it.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
The Kanka? What is a Kanka?
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience
Screw
is
him. You're Bahamut.
Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
What?
Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Oh, hot dang. Oh, shoot! I didn't even know I could fall off the cliff. I was scared. Come on, let's go over there. Let's go where the waterfall is.
Fly, Ambrosia!
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle hardened.
Oh, snap!
So we can wait for the siege to end.
Take this. Oh my gosh.
Nice try.
Alright. Hit him with all we got. Precision dodge.
Nice try.
Da da da. You dead. My dodging skill is actually getting kind of better.
Come on. Faster.
Now let's see this. This is a
Thanks, Gal.
Instagram profile picture right here. Right there. Let me get a good selfie. And how do you take a picture again? And that's not the button. How the heck do you take a picture? Oh! Stanley used the potion. Yo, I forgot. Where's my chocobo? What? It was right there the whole time?
Run like the wind. More refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. That'll do, girl.
The Buckland markets.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
This looks like a Philippines village right here.
Let me carry your goods.
We're in the Philippines out here.
And nasty. Let me, my lord.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
Oh, look. Manyam.
How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
Those breads
We
look
won't
like
get through without that
pupusas.
pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Goots. Where's Goots? My name Goots. Wait, watch. Check this out. Looks like this dude's selling pupusas right here.
You put your prices up a few.
Pupusas or
and the
garlic
agriculture in the
naan bread.
world.
Yeah, can I get some pupusas? Where the heck is Goots at? Oh, dude, probably be looking at these foods right. He got right, man. Dang. He's, man. I want to eat that big old turkey leg right there.
You should come with me to the
What
Dominion.
you got over here? Oh, some fried fish. What about you? Got some like teas, some silverware. This dude doing the Asian squat. Pupusas! This dude doing the Asian squat, man. Yeah, this guy's pro. Man. He got it down. Good posture and everything.
Go and bother someone else, will you? I've got my trader's pass and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able. If I stay here much longer, I'll end up no better off.
See, that's what guys talk about when they talk to women these days.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Oh, there he is, Goats.
I'll take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure naught else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
This dude look like
Show them your trader's pass.
he's tired.
Your way.
This is a young Filipino boy, Darwin.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a brandy. You can't even fill my cup.
Dang, I oughta slash this guy. Caravan with a red chocobo. This one.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn?
He probably hired the little
We don't intend to
bairn.
punish them. We just need our pass back. Then we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
Nope, we need you to sneak us through the border.
Not that anyone would take you for traders.
A coyote.
But I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Why they did it? What? Because they want to sneak through and sell it for 10 million.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch
Well,
whoever's behind
it
it
looks
all,
like
and two
this
birds
stream
will be slain
today is
with
more of a
single
chill
stone.
one. It's like the filler episodes
Is there any other
of
way
a TV
of
show.
getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you.
I don't know why this guy's
You
voice.
don't want to get spotted, right?
This
So
guy's
either we
voice
find the
just
people who took the pass,
makes me laugh.
or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
I like the language. It's very fancy. Old English. The Crimson Collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers.
Right, what are you
What are you
selling?
looking for?
Answer.
Farewell. Out of my sight,
good.
wretch.
Peaches and pears.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Dude, tell me this looks like Philippines looking. Or maybe India. No say.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular?
Hey, this guy got a Samoan looking face.
Too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Fishmonger. Oh, I did see the fish.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Yo, can I get like 2 pupusas with cortillo?
Prices up a few, Gil. And they act like you should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
You're so educated in the Salvi culture. I'm so proud of you.
Can that be?
I know from what I know from you, Manyem. A few years ago, I didn't even know a Salvadorian was a thing. Wait, speak with children. We're the little street urchins. You stole my friend Goot's trading pass, didn't you?
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was
Dang.
just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Hot dang! The smack. I'm just kidding.
I'll take the large one.
This kid looked like he ready to steal something.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Brusque boy.
Caravan stops next to the check.
Let's see. This girl, she definitely looks like she steals because she got this like rag on the side. It's easy to hide stashes away. Never mind, it says anxious girl. She's anxious because she stole something.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
Why did that kid have a low voice? I know, he had the voice of a freaking teenager already for being like 11.
We can stop them.
I don't know much about it really, but my friend Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Never mind, she's the most honest one.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend?
You gotta talk to the anxious ones.
Outside town.
Thank you.
The nervous kids are the ones that will spill the beans.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty. Let me, my lord. You won't regret it.
This is
You know,
It must
I want to be a side character in a movie like that. I just want to be like a dude right here, just sitting down like this guy. I'll be an NPC in a movie.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy.
Is it one of these kids?
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out.
Oh, it's that boy with the deep old voice.
Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
Of course, the kid with the low voice is the one we need.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Daddy. Okay. Oh,
Did
so
you
you're
see a
the
boy run
dad.
past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Alright, where is this boy at? Where are you hiding? 15 bloody hides. Where is this bloody boy hiding? There you are.
Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else.
Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guild, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
Is she talking to me?
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
They're hiding over there?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, where is it?
Oh man.
So,
I'm not gonna lie.
What else? We find the cast stones.
I streamed this game for 2 hours.
Pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
And I feel like I've done nothing but side quests.
Hansa, where are they camped?
If I'm gonna be real.
Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us
Like-
outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the
Like,
trail. Said they'd string me up.
Can you imagine?
Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft then.
I feel like animes do this all the time with their filler quests. They'll have like 20-30 episodes of just like stuff like this. Like, these are supposed to be main story quests, and when you watch a movie or when you watch a TV show,
No crystals here.
like, and for the past 2 hours all you've done was collect parts for a ship, and then now your trade pass gets stolen.
Good
Yeah. With that little tiny scene of that one guy, Bahamut dude, getting his throne taken away by little kids was probably like the best part.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should.
Let me hit him with the rock. Let me hit him with the rocks. Boom, boom, boom. That was easy. Oh man. Alright. That was it.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Whoa, he's got a magic staff. He's got like, what is that? Water essence? A water essence staff? Ooh, he countered me. Alright, I'm gonna be lazy. Later, dudes.
Fewer now.
Got a pretty big crew. These are the old school gangs. Oh, they got a guy with a big old hammer.
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Oh, you're the big dude. Oh man, I already used all my cooldowns.
It's that guard from Bocklat. Kill him! Kill them all!
Oh. Oh man. Alright, later, dude. Dang, that thing barely did damage. There we go.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Oh man.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia. Well, I apologize. I feel like this gameplay was... Or I don't really apologize, but I thought this gameplay or this stream was going to be a lot better. Especially after what we did yesterday, or the last stream of Final Fantasy.
I can walk from here.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Dang, she hungry? Get her some pupusas. I need to buy some potions.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. A fine choice. You've a discerning eye. A fine choice. You're welcome anytime.
Alright, let's see what she says.
Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
Yeah, I already got 8,000.
Try the caravan.
Oh man. Well, unfortunately, this stream was one of the more dull ones, I'll say.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
But I'm pretty sure the next stream is probably going to be a lot better when I stream this, because I probably got rid of 2 hours worth of filler quests, and then the next few quests are probably going to be really good.
Caravan stops next.
But unfortunately, I'm going to end the stream here. Thanks for watching, Nancy and Dawn. I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.